Hi guys, you should be able to do this. T over 5 to the power of 4 is equal to 16. How do we solve for t? Without further delay, let us begin. First, recall that a over b to the power of n is equal to a raised to n divided by b raised to n. Applying this identity to this left-hand side, we simply have t raised to 4 divided by 5 raised to 4 equal to 16. Let's continue. This implies that t raised to 4 is equal to 16 times 5 raised to 4. When we cross multiply, this implies that t raised to 4 is equal to 16 could be written as 2 to the power of 4 times 5 to the power of 4. This means that t raised to 4 is equal to, also recall that a raised to n times b raised to n is equal to a times b or raised to n. Applying this identity to this, we simply have 2 times 5 or to the power of 4. So t raised to 4 is equal to 2 times 5, that is 10, to the power of 4. Let's continue. This implies that t raised to 4 minus 10 raised to 4 is equal to what? Is equal to 0. This means that I can rewrite t raised to 4 as t squared times 2 minus. Likewise, I can rewrite 10 raised to 4 as 10 squared times 2 equal to 0. Let's continue. Also, recall that a squared minus b squared is equal to a minus b times a plus b. This is difference of 2 squared. Applying this identity to this guy, you will notice that our a is t squared, while b is what? B is 10 squared. So if we do that, we simply have t squared minus 10 squared in brackets times t squared plus 10 squared equal to 0. This implies that t squared minus 10 squared is equal to 0, or t squared plus 10 squared is equal to 0. Let us consider this guy first. T squared minus 10 squared could be written as t minus 10 times t plus 10 equal to 0. This means that t minus 10 is equal to 0, or t plus 10 is equal to 0. Clearly, t is equal to 10, or t is equal to minus 10. These are the real solutions. T equals to 10 or negative 10. Now back to this guy. Let's isolate it. If we move 10 squared to the right hand side, we have t squared equal to minus 10 squared. So now let us take the square root of both sides. So that will be t equal to plus or minus square root of negative 10 square. So t equal to plus or minus. I can rewrite square root of minus 10 square as square root of negative 1 times square root of 10 square. Recall that from the complex number, square root of negative 1 is equals to what? Is equals to I. So take note of this. So from here, we have t equal to plus or minus. In place of square root of minus 1, we write I. I. And here, this square root takes care of this power. We are left with 10. So t is equals to plus or minus I times 10, then I. This implies that t is either equal to 10I or t is equal to minus 10I. These are the complex solutions. T is equals to 10I or t equals to negative 10I. Therefore, all the solutions that we have for this tricky algebra problem are t equal to 10. We also obtained t equal to negative 10, t equal to 10I, and also t equals to negative 10I. Let's call this T1, this T2, T3, and T4 respectively. It will be very good if we can verify this answer. So let us verify it one by one. So verify. The question says t divided by 5 to the power of 4 is equal to 16. Let's verify the first answer that we got. When t is equals to 10, when t is equal to 10. So let us confirm if this answer is correct. This means that in place of t, we write what? We write 10. So that will be 10 divided by 5 to the power of 4 equal to 16. 10 divided by 5, that is simply 2 raised to 4 equal to 16. 2 to the power of 4 is what? That is simply 16 equal to 16. The left hand side is the same thing as the right hand side. That means the first answer is correct. T equals to 10. Let's verify the second value. T equal to negative 10. Let's manage here. When t is equal to minus 10, we just plug this value here also. So that will be minus 10 divided by 5 raised to 4 equal to 16. Minus 10 divided by 5, that is minus 2 raised to 4 equal to 16. Minus 2 to the power of 4, if you plug it to your calculator, that is also 16 equal to 16. The left hand side is simply the same thing as the right hand side. That also means the second answer that we got here is correct. Now, let's verify the third answer. When t equal to 10I. So, when t is equal to 10I, we just plug this value also into this original equation. So let's do that. So that will be 10I divided by 5 to the power of 4 equal to 16. Let's proceed further. This means that 10I divided by 5, that is simply 2I, or to the power of 4 equal to 16. I can rewrite this left hand side as 2 to the power of 4 times I to the power of 4 equal to 16. What is 2 to the power of 4? That is 16 times. Now, let's rewrite I to the power of 4. You could be written as I square times 2 equal to 16. Now, recall that from the complex number, we know that square root of negative 1 is equals to I. And if we square both sides, I square is equal to minus 1. So this implies that we have 16 times. In place of I square, we write what? We write minus 1. So we have minus 1 all squared equal to 16. This means that 16 times minus 1 all squared is what? That is 1 equal to 16. 16 times 1, 16 equal to 16. The left hand side is also the same thing as the right hand side. That indicates the third answer that we got here is correct. Now, let's verify the last answer here. T equals to negative 10i. When T is equal to negative 10i now, the same equation. So that will be minus 10i divided by 5 to the power of 4 equal to 16. This means that minus 10i divided by 5, that is minus 2i, raised to 4 equal to 16. This left hand side could be written as minus 2 to the power of 4 times I to the power of 4 equal to 16. What is minus 2 to the power of 4? Plug that in your calculator. We simply have 16 times I to the power of 4. Again, we can rewrite it as I square times 2 equal to 16. So we have 16 times. Don't forget earlier, I square is what? I square is equals to negative 1. So we have negative 1 here, all to the power of 2 equal to 16. 16 times minus 1 all square is what? That is simply 1 equal to 16. 16 times 16, 16 times 1 rather, we have 16 equal to 16. The left hand side is equal to the right hand side. That indicates that the fourth answer that we got here, T equals to minus 10i, is indeed correct also. You will notice that we have 4 distinct solutions, 2 real solutions and 2 complex solutions for this tricky algebra problem. That's it. Thank you so much guys for joining this live session video. Please share your tips and please tell me if this video was helpful, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. I would love to see you in my other videos as well. Have a good one.